What did your parents think when you both, told them that, I want to get married?
Well, my parents, um, I didn't exactly go. I didn't exactly like sit down and have the talk. I actually
Don't tell me you
just.
Facebook them. You didn't,
Uh,
you didn't say, Mom, Dad is gonna marry.
no, I didn't do that.
Right.
But the thing is, she found out through Facebook
What?
because yeah, pictures of the ring, and
Uh,
we announced it like to people that we knew, friends.
so she really got the message through Facebook, like this by the pictures and stuff. And then
Yes,
I'm sure she called you and said, Mike. And she said, Mike, what's this all about? Or is it serious? Like, how was that?
she didn't exactly call me. I actually talked to her when I got home,
Right, right.
and we just resolved the situation, So I mean, everything's fine now.
Right.
I mean, she could give her part.
Yeah, how was that?
Well, my mom, she was kind of upset because at first she was upset because back in the olden days, I guess you could say, that's what I call it.
Right.
The guy would go to the father and ask for the daughter's hand in marriage.
Right.
Since I don't have a father in my
Mhm,
life, my mom felt offended because Michael didn't go to her and ask for her hand in marriage, my hand in marriage. But he didn't really think that it was going to be a problem because he thought that they had already kind of accepted him into the family kind of
Right.
thing. We got the same thing. You guys are too young. You know the divorce rate within young people
Right.
and stuff like that. But after I sat down and talked to them a couple of times. I had my pastor talk to them. They're over it now and they're all on board for it and stuff.
Are you guys doing like marriage and counseling? Marriage and counseling?
Yes, we are. Our pastor at our church, he normally sits down with us once a month.
Good. So you guys have one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
See, I know this guy named T.C. Bradley. He's pretty good. But if you guys have one, he really is T.C. Bradley. So you told your parents, and now everybody's on the same page. You guys know. So what? How long? First of all, how long have you guys been going out?
Me and Jasmine, we've been going out for it's been 11 months.
So almost short of a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I know you guys get the questions, but you don't think you guys are rushing it a little bit, or?
Not at all. I mean, my outlook towards this is God is going to solve everything. I mean, there's never been really a worry for me with this particular matter. I mean, I'm not nervous about or anything. It's just that you have opposition that comes your way. But I mean, I know myself that God's going to resolve that as long as I just keep my mind focused on what I'm headed for, and that's marriage and whatnot. So.
And now you're pretty much the same route. You're pretty much excited and the same path as. You guys don't even get nervous, even like on a regular day. You guys don't like pinch yourself and say, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get married." And which is you guys are getting married next year, right?
Yes.
July 13th?
July 14th.
July 14th, 2012. So, and was that? How was that whole process? Did you guys agree on marrying next year, or?
Yes.
And why not wait on the marriage? I know you guys are engaged, but what made you guys want to get married so quick, a wedding so quick?
Well, waiting for me it's like if I wait, I'll put something off, and I mean, at the time that I'm supposed to put.
Girl. What are you talking about? What's going on? This is not Nintendo Wii or a gym class where you can get it off.
Well, like I'll forget about it in the process. I mean, I won't forget that we're engaged
right.
and all, but I'm talking about the date of our wedding that we want to get this started and whatnot. So we have a set day, and we're just keeping our eyes on that date.
And if that was the same for you, Jasmine, like you wanted to get married next year in the summer, and you didn't want to wait.
I mean, I didn't really see a point of waiting because I felt like if we know we're gonna get married already, then what is the point of waiting?
Right.
Kind of thing.
Right.
So that's just how I felt.
And you, before we started the show, we were talking about you guys are now slowly planning the wedding. Tell my viewers about that. It's not like the movies, right? Like, you know, my planned wedding or anything like that, or you see on TV. It's much different, right?
A long process. I thought that I was just going to be able to actually just get a dress and just walk down the aisle and he will be there. But we have to get caterers, we have to book a place, you have to call the place a year in advance to see if it's even available. You have to book a DJ, you have to book like mad stuff that you have to book. And it's just a lot. But thank God my aunt is a wedding planner now, so she's helping us out with the process also.
And it must be even challenging because you're also planning your wedding, which is probably one of the most memorable things in an individual life and a couple life. But also for my viewers, like I said in the beginning, we're all in school. They're in school, so juggling your schoolwork and planning the wedding. I mean, how do you? It seems like Mission Impossible 5. Like that's how do you do it, Mike? How do you get through your academics and make sure the wedding is on the same page?
Well, I mean, I have a little planner, you know, that I put in my backpack. So I, in terms of like planning this out, I'll just keep that wedding date in mind. You know, it's a big circle, red circle on everything, every calendar that I have, and all the work that I'm supposed to get done at school. You know, just get that done first, and then worry about the wedding afterward. You know, calling people.
I'm sure Jasmine is going to remind you too. Here and there. She's definitely
she stays on my back.
Good, good. She's doing her job.
Yes.
Well, you guys, let's talk about in the future. Oh, before we talk about the near future, I want to talk about a little bit about you guys establishing maybe a home or a place to live. Where do you guys see yourself? You know, after you guys get married.
Virginia. And praying about this.
Yeah, you guys, and
I'm gonna actually attend college in Virginia because I'm graduating with my associates in May. So I'm gonna transfer to Regent University. It's a Christian college in Virginia. We actually looked at an apartment already online. We looked at the availability. They'll probably be calling us soon to come and visit and stuff like that. And it's in our price range and everything like that. If he gets the job in as a police, it should all work out and stuff.
And now I'm wondering, do you guys also have like a backup plan if that doesn't flow through? If you guys don't leave the state?
Something.
Let's talk about kids, because you know it seems like Mike Nice, you're rushing them and you're asking them all these questions, but at the end of the day, you're gonna go through it down this path. Find a house, find a place, a job, and now we're talking about kids. Do we see any kids in the near future? Now, I remember, I'm going to put you on blast, Mike, a little bit. It's not too bad. I remember in class we had an icebreaker, and we were talking about, down the future, I guess, and you said you see yourself with kids, and I guess next 2-3 years. I think you said. And Jasmine shook her head and said, So, what's going on? Are you guys planning to have kids, and talk about that?
Yeah,